Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I am joined here by my co-host, producer, and best friend, Mr. Trent Ludzak. How you doing, man?
Tired.
Yeah? How was your trip, dude?
Yeah, it was long.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I got to hang out, got a little bit of editing done.
Yeah.
But, just being
How
around
many hours total on the road?
Total?
Mm-hmm.
God, you're going to make me do math right now? 34.
Jesus Christ.
But.
That's road dogging.
Yeah.
That's road dogging.
Split it across 4 days. It's not bad.
I don't know, dude. When I talked to you on the last day, I was like, how many hours you got? You're like 12. I was like, God damn, dude.
That was also right before the last day.
Mm-hmm.
And I specifically didn't drive that far on the first day of that. Like, I literally drove to the border of Wisconsin, and that was it.
Did you do where you're like, this is far enough?
Well, I did. I had a cousin playing a show in the great city of Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Which you may know from the news and riots.
Which was made famous by the riots. That's never what you want your town to be known for. Charlottesville's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Forever, dude. Fuck. I can't go into a Walmart and get a tiki torch in Virginia without somebody being like,
yeah, you got to be careful about that.
It's an awfully short haircut, sir.
But I'm allowed to buy tiki torches. If I show up in full comedy uniform with the Hawaiian, I'm allowed to buy a tiki
Hawaiian
torch.
is, yeah. That's really what sells it. So when you're on this 12-hour trip, all right, that's the longest you did
on this one, yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you booking the whole time? Are you
Actually,
audio booking?
Yeah, yesterday I listened to, like, the last third of The Expanse. Like, the last book of it. I've
nice.
finished it.
Good narrator?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The guy who does the whole series is great.
I love that. I love nothing pisses me off more than when they change the author. You're like, this is crazy. I was vibing with somebody and we just changed it up. Like, that's awesome. So you did a book the whole time.
On the way there, usually I'll split between podcasts and listening to a full album.
That's a good way to do it.
But
full album.
Yeah. But I'm just really good. I'm really good at just zoning into the road. Because I have whatever kind of mental illness makes it so that, like, when I'm zoned into the road, it's that I'm not paying attention to what I'm listening to because I'm focusing. I'm, like, looking ahead on the road. And I'm like, making a game out of driving almost.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's completely opposite. I've realized I'm, like, auditorily autistic. Like, I'll be at work, and I'm like, who the fuck is controlling the music? And everybody I work with is like, I wasn't even listening to it. And I'm like, how is that possible? Yeah. It's loud as fuck. It's all I can hear is this shitty fucking lo-fi music. Like, it's like on a Saturday, you're like, this is making me sad. Like, whoever is on the music. And then there's this buzzing where it's like, I guess a speaker has feedback in the back of the brewery. And every time I bring it up, everybody goes, I guess now that you say something, I hear something. It's like, dude, it got to the point to where I thought I was losing my mind. I brought it up to everybody because people are like, I don't hear it. And I'm like, there's a buzzing sound. Like,
yeah, you're a crazy person.
There's a buzzing going on all the time from like a speaker it's like that feedback sound and nobody does anything about it. They just turn the music up over it. That's crazy.
Have you ever considered that you may have like the onset schizophrenia coming on? Wow, I said that word so wrong.
I was letting you get through it. I was like, here we go. He's going onset of schizophrenia. He's got it. He's doing it.
maybe your mind is falling apart.
No, I just think that I'm like, I clue in so much with music. It's like when I listen to music, it's like another thing when people, I was talking to Christina about it. When people are like, oh, I didn't even listen to the words of the song. I'm like, how can you not? Like, I'm hearing what they're saying, the lyrics, like Aesop Rock. Like, that's one that, like, I'll listen to something and be like, God damn, I can't believe what he just said. And she'll be like, what?
It takes me so many listens before I start trying to listen to what the lyrics are on any song.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
See, I get real clued into what they're saying.
No, I'm on what the music is.
I get real deep into, too, like, I want to know where they were, like, what time the song was recorded? Like, is it
That's-
earlier in their career, later in their career? When was this album? Is this their second album? Yeah, dude, I get into it like that. Like, I want to break it down because it's interesting because you'll be like,
Bro,
oh, this is like this one live album that I'm gonna do.
Bro, that sounds like Wigger astrology.
I don't think so. It's not rap. It's not just rap.
Yeah.
It's just all music.
It's just that's crazy. Like
I
what
listened to
time
this,
is it recorded?
Just what year? Like what year was
what
it
year?
recorded? What
Yeah.
time in history? Like where was this? What was going on?
You
when
said
this,
what time?
because
like
it's
you,
like,
like you were
things
like,
Marvin Gaye's Mercy. It's like you read about it and you're like, oh, his brother fucking just died. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's why this song was written. I was listening to this Allman Brothers song, The Live. Dude, they weren't even headlining. They were like the first band and they came out the first night and were so good that they've headlined the second and third night. And then they were like, we should record this and make an album. Like that. How good do you have to be when you come out and everybody's like, I should go last. Sitting backstage like, okay.
yeah, you're gonna make us
Enough.
feel bad for the other guys.
Enough, dude. One night of bombing musically has to suck.
Oh yeah, I mean, have you been to a music open mic before?
Oh my god,
It's
yeah. At a
maybe
coffee shop.
It might be the saddest place that's ever been.
It is. When somebody does a song that nobody likes.
Like a comedy open mic is tough.
Yeah.
But like a comedy open mic is like a brutal experience for the most part. Whereas like, dude, a music open mic is pure sadness distilled.
There is a heavy melancholy that is sitting in the room.
The only sadder thing is a poetry
Yeah,
open mic.
poetry
Yeah.
is when they do a mixed one. Ooh-wee. Nothing lights the room on fire like
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
very racially charged poem and a majorly like white room. You're like, dude, wow. And then some guy gets up and does a Wonderwall. You're like, I'm gonna kill myself in the bathroom. This is crazy. I just paid $9 for a coffee, dude. What am I doing?
I saw
Paid $9 and the bitch hates me. She acted like it was my fault I came in.
one time I saw a guy come to a comedy open mic with poetry and then run the light significantly.
No, dude.
Like light times 3.
Yeah, I might have to tackle that person.
Here's how he got away with it. The poetry gave the vibe that if we don't let him finish, he's going to kill himself in that parking lot.
Oh, no. He pulled
Yeah.
it like the audience was his ex-girlfriend.
Like
Like, I'll
the
fucking do it.
I mean, by the time he was done, it was literally 10 comics smoking outside, like in the window behind him.
Oh, man. People taking bets. Like,
And he was just talking to like one really, really sad lady.
one person that couldn't get up, that didn't get
Just-
the vibe, and
yeah.
they're like looking around like, oh, I'm locked in.
I can't be the last one.
I'm locked
I'm
in
the
now.
only.
Fuck. If I walk out on him, he's
If I
definitely gonna kill
leave
himself.
now, it's entirely my fault.
Yeah, I am If I leave now, somebody's gonna knock on my door in a week.
Yeah.
Hey, we reviewed the tapes, and you
You were mentioned in his suicide letter.
were mentioned by name and tagged. You're like, fuck.
He actually went to his car. He stalked you on Facebook, and then blew his brains out.
I had a real bad night one time in Savannah. It was an outdoor patio at Foxy Loxy, and I showed up drunk as shit. I had been at the beach all day. Somebody should have stepped in and been like, dude, I went on stage with a cigarette. That's all you got to know. I was Dave Chappelle, dude.
Ooh,
And there was this chick.
Had you done that before? Or was that
I was
like
just hammered, dude. Like lighting a
You
cigarette
weren't even
up.
thinking about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't doing it as a bit. I was on stage. People were like, I didn't even know he smoked cigarettes. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've done it just to try it.
Yeah, I just was on one, and then this chick was sitting right front at this coffee shop outside, beautiful patio, and she hated every moment of the comedy, and I just proceeded to verbally get in an argument with this lady, and it was just to the point to where like I was so mad, and I looked up, and just everybody was staring at me with the like, what the fuck are you doing? Like nobody was on my side. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
put your phone away, dude. Don't you?
Oh, and it was something like that. You were telling her to put a phone away.
No, I was telling her to I was like, nobody gives a fuck about your homework. Because she was like talking shit with a laptop in front of her. And like loudly clacking during people's. It was crazy.
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't. If you need to work, then you should leave when the open mic starts.
Yeah, and she had this. She was beating you up, not saying anything, but her facial expressions were like comics are coming off. Like that lady was
so mean.
Yeah, that lady was mean and didn't say a word.
I didn't know you could be that mean without saying something.
Her aura was violent, dude. She was attacking my bits and premises. Yeah, it was embarrassing.
I said I had a big dick, and it's the only time she laughed.
I said something about having sex, and she heckled me. That was...
I think she was heckling me with Morse code using her keyboard.
Yeah, I think she's typing it out like a court stenographer. Ma'am, do not type what I'm saying down. Just stop it right now.
Dude,
somebody delete her Word document.
That would be so scary to be. If you were at an open mic and you saw somebody and you just happened to look over and you saw that they were transcribing the entire.
Or they had the
mic.
laptop, that's listening and doing it through AI. Stop that. Hey, that joke was for us in the room. I don't really mean that.
Dude, just Nathan Fielder standing in the corner.
Dude, I've always wanted one of those laptop things that he has when he walks around.
Now that I've seen it, I want one.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's what I didn't even know it was an option. And then I saw him on it.
Is that on, do they sell those?
If the rehearsal isn't selling those, they're really missing an entire market, which we never talked about that show on the podcast. What an amazing show.
Let's go wearable.
Yeah, it would be a wearable, which I think right there, top search, wearable laptop stand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right there for $40 on Amazon.
That's cheap. Oh, and there's a bunch of kinds. I mean, his, for some reason, seems way more over the top than this, though, right?
Dude, I might go for him as Halloween. Just let my hair get real gray. That would be awesome.
That's what a fun cope.
I know. My hair is so gray.
I mean,
it's getting out of control.
Twins are doing it, man.
Dude, the twins are doing it, and I had to shave my face because they're grabbing handfuls of beard.
Ooh.
Like to the point where they'll pull, and I'll be like, ah, and I react, and then it scares them. And you're like, yo, dude, you cannot be pulling on my beard.
Well, if you scare them enough that way, they'll learn.
They didn't like the shaved face either. It took them a second. It took them to hear my voice.
Did they cry for a second when they
Emma
saw you?
did. She was like, oh. Ava was there while I was doing it. So she was like laughing because Christina was walking up holding her. So she was like laughing. She kind of got and then Emma was asleep. And then when she woke up, I was just clean shaven. She was like, no. What is that? Yeah. She kept touching my face. So
to be honest, deep down, I have the same response every time you come in here shaved.
I mean, yeah.
Because I met you when you had a beard consistently, I think.
Mm-hmm. I know somebody at work was like, I've never seen your face. I'm like, that's a lie. I had a mustache when the girls were born.
Yeah, the mustache.
They're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, dude, you can go back and check the podcast.
You should go back to the mustache.
I think I am going to go back to but you have to start over.
Yeah.
I had trimmed it. I was like,
start
I have
clean.
to. Yeah. I think I want to do the beard just all more one length. It was all, I was like, let's just start over with it.
You could go for the goatee.
Dude, I almost left the soul patch as a joke. And then I was like, at the last minute, I was like, dude, I can't even condone having this on my face. This is like, I felt like dirty. Like I felt like I had like porn on my phone in public. I was like, dude, I can't go out like that. I might see a child at work. I can't have a soul patch.
Dude, a soul patch.
Walk up and give somebody their beer with a soul patch. They're like, oh, the guy's got a flavor saver from the 90s. Hey, Guy Fieri, beat it.
That guy. I mean, but soul patches at this point, like, it's so cringe that, like, eventually it's going to come back around, I bet.
Dude, I
hope it doesn't, but I think it will.
Maybe 3 years ago I would have argued and said, you're dead wrong, but I saw Jinkos. Yeah. And I was just like, dude, those were so... I like morphed into my father being like, those are so ugly. Like my dad, when I wore Jinkos, made fun of me so hard. Like he wasn't like, you can't wear them. He's like, dude, you look like a fucking dumbass. And I remember I was like, he doesn't get it, dude.
Yeah.
Hacky sacking in
and
Vans.
Now you don't.
Your feet just throbbing in Vans because they had no support.
I bet in 5 years, spiky hair is popular again.
Oh, yeah. The hair that got to be glued, I did that shit. I did the one up front where it was just in the front spiked up. and you put a little.
Oh, okay.
I put some streaks in it.
I mean, I had a mohawk for a while.
Ooh, my brother would get a mohawk, and then my dad would bitch. My mom would act like she didn't do it. My mom cut our hair for my whole life because she was a hairdresser. So we just always, and that's why we would get our hair dyed, because she would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna practice." We go to school, and people would be like, "You got streaks? Like that's gay?" And then people would be like, "Actually, it's pretty well done."
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I guess.
Like, wow, actually, because it's really bad if you go to school and you have a dye job that's bad. That's the worst combination. Like, if it's good, you can at least be like, bro, you're just not up on this. If you go and you have orange hair because you tried to Eminem it,
Ooh,
good fucking
because that's
luck.
a specific shade of orange.
Yep.
Nobody aimed for that shade of orange.
You got to go home. You got to call your parents. You got to shit your pants immediately. Get out of it.
You better get a big hat.
No, dude, hats were never allowed. Then we'd have Hat Friday, and you'd give $1, and I'm like, who is this money going to?
Dude, that's just the principal getting hammered.
Somebody's going out after fucking school. Like, I can't believe we got away with it again. One more month, we got away with it, dude.
Dude, it was just your teachers were all just getting their bar tabs for the night, and then they would go meet.
I would not be surprised.
And laugh behind our backs. Dude, did I tell you one time I did comedy for a group of like young children teachers? Like, I think like.
Oh, I thought you were going to say young children.
No.
I was like, what?
No, like 2nd or 3rd grade teachers at the school I used to go to. And one of them was my teacher.
No fucking way.
And I realized
recognize
it
you?
before she did. No. Yeah.
On stage, you recognize
Well,
him?
here's
You're
the
like,
thing.
oh no, or did
They
you see
were
it before?
they were all blacked out.
That's best case scenario.
Dude, they were hammered.
That's
They were using that money from Hat Fridays big time.
A little happy hour Hat Friday, dude.
Dude, they were. Here's the thing. They were at the comedy show and they were problematically heckling through like most of my set.
They probably confiscated an Adderall that day, dude. They were just talking it. It feels so good to talk.
Yeah. But that was easy because I made fun of, dude, it was the club was in the basement of a restaurant across from, not across from, but it was like up the road from the school, which was across the street from a women's prison that when I was a kid did not have fences. It had hedges.
No way.
Yeah.
For ladies. They're
Full
like, these
blown-
dumb
yeah.
bitches won't even get over the bush.
Full-blown women's prison.
That's insulting.
They just had hedges.
Like, y'all are good. We'll just put up some landscaping.
It got to the point where they fixed it because somebody wrote an article about it,
Just put up the prickly bushes.
and that article got made fun of on Conan.
Oh, no.
So, like, the town got a small level of national recognition
national
for putting an
recognition.
elementary school next to a women's prison. The one where the child murderers go, you mean?
Yeah, that's a tough look.
Because that's the...
That's a bad look,
Yeah.
and it looks even worse when Conan's hitting it. You're
Yeah,
like,
Conan's
oh,
like, look
no,
at how
he's-
dumb these fucking
He does a whole
people
open
are.
and
Yeah.
monologue about it.
I went to that elementary school.
God damn. Really? That's crazy. I can't believe they just put up, like, prickly bushes.
I don't even know if they were prickly. They were just...
You know what I'm talking about? Those,
They're-
like, holly bushes?
Yeah.
Somebody's like, I'm out of here. Ow, ow, fuck.
Yeah. I think they were just... just hedges.
Girl, turn around. They're prickly. Yeah,
No,
that's,
they built fences since.
I mean, you have to. You have to do
Yeah.
something. When Conan is roasting the shit out of you, you got to do something.
You turned wrong somewhere.
Dude, so before we dive into your family trip, because I have some questions.
Okay.
I want to really get into it. I really want to take my time to dive in. Dude, I got to tell you, all right, so I'll set up the whole day for you just because it's funny that, like, I was dead wrong. So we woke up today. The girls had a fever this weekend, but they didn't have runny noses. Long story short, they just ended up just not feeling good. And they kind of had a cough, and Christina was like, dude, I'm super worried about it. I was like, babe, I know they're okay. Like, little kids will get coughs. She's like, I'm worried about it. So fucking packed the car up, got the girls, went to the doctor's office. The lady's looking at us like, bro, what? And I didn't say, I told you so. I was like, you know what? Because I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
They cough sometimes.
Let's go get it checked out. Let's be sure. But, I was like, hey, that was kind of a panic. And then I was like, we got to chill out and, but it's okay. We have insurance. Then we get home and she walks in. I can't smell. And she's like, it smells like gas in here. And I'm like, I don't smell it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't smell it. And she's like, no, we have to call the gas company. It smells like gas. Get the girls out of here. I'm like, all right, now you're panicking, okay? Like, it's fine.
And you just panicked.
She's that's what I'm saying. I'm like, let's take it slow. She's on the phone with the gas company. They're like, get out of the house. So she's in the front yard screaming at me like, get out of the house. And I'm like, it's not a bomb going off, okay?
I mean, it could be.
So she's getting the girls out. I, like a dumbass, go over to the oven to turn it off and accidentally. I was like, oh, damn, dude.
It's not a gas leak.
That's what I thought.
You figured out the mystery very quickly.
That's what I thought. I was like, I kept being like, I don't smell it. And I'm opening up windows. She said, the lady said, don't open windows. I'm like, that makes zero sense. I'm opening windows. Like, the cat's in here. So I'm outside with the cat on the leash. I got 2 kids. We got to think. The guy did show up in 20 minutes. Like, they show up at like a gas leak. They fucking come.
Yeah.
And then the dude walks in. I'm like, listen, I was giving him the,
You've seen videos of what gas leaks do, right?
Yes. My neighbor, that's how he got his whole house rebuilt, was a gas leak.
Oh, so you were getting a little excited?
I was kind of thinking, I don't know where this is. But I was like, hey, man, I don't really smell it. But you know how women are. We got to be safe. We got to be. He's like, yep, there's a gas leak. Like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, it's right here. The connection just went bad. He's like, sometimes they just go bad because we hadn't moved the stove at all. But he had like a little meter. He's like, yeah, you got a gas leak. And I'm like, dude, I fucking clicked the thing. He's like, you're lucky he didn't blow up. I was like, I would have been Daffy Duck in there, dude.
Dude. That's crazy.
After telling her I don't smell it, if I walked over to the burner and turned on and it just blew up, I would be hearing I told you so in the burn unit, dude, downtown. It would be fucking...
Dude, you might not have been in the burn unit, dog.
Yeah, just get blasted like Breaking Bad. Just fucking blew. I don't know. It wasn't that bad of a leak. He was like, yeah, it's very faint. And he's like, it just started, so you caught it. And we were gone. So we were gone and came back.
Yeah.
And when we came back, we were like, she was like, I smell gas. It's like, dude, that's even scarier. Because if I lived by myself, I would have just been in there with Banjo fucking playing video games, getting looped out. Like, damn, dude, I'm having a flashback, Banjo.
You go for a bowl.
For sure.
I'm going to get blazed real quick.
I'm going to hit this bong. Boom! TNT. Dynamite. That would be a fucked up way to die.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that would be instant. I don't think it would be. I think it would suck. I think
it would be really hot and it would burn the fuck out of you, and then you might die of your injuries later.
Dude.
But I don't know.
The I told you so, though, of being like, I don't smell gas. You need to chill out, and then fucking blowing my... Yeah, I was like, all right, I stand corrected. We did have a gas leak. Good call. You're 1 for 1, you know? Hit them all out of the park, babe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary, though, that I can't smell. The government took that from me.
They did take that from
They took that from me. They fucking owe me. Fauci owes me my smell back, dude. That's crazy.
I don't think you're going to get it.
No. If I smell it, it's bad. Like, if I fart and I smell it, I'm like, oh. I'm like looking at people like, don't come near me.
We should leave.
Don't. That's a bad feeling, dude. I've had that at a comedy show. I've been at an open mic and just like farted one time in the car and was like, this can never happen in public. Or like it stunk me out of the car. We were like, oh, I got a nuclear bomb. I got a fucking bioweapon in my stomach.
Yeah.
You got to go to the bathroom for those. You got to let them fucking build up.
Or you got to like take a walk through the parking lot and pull out your phone and pretend like you're calling somebody.
Yeah, you can't get, because you don't want to get that associated with you with a bunch of comedians around, because somebody's.
Although, have you ever tried? Very difficult. I'm not 100% I've ever pulled it off, but I have tried to catch people with wind.
No. The most I do is I crop those people at work.
Well, I'm saying like you got some potent mix going on in there, right? You got some Taco Bell.
yeah. It's something you always can pinpoint it.
Maybe you threw a Burger King breakfast on top of that.
Dude, yeah.
You're having a tough time. You step away and you're like, you know what? The wind is kind of blowing towards that patio where everybody is. But I'm like 20, 25 feet away. If
That's
I did
tricky.
this, they would have no idea that this is the origin. Nobody would think of that. They would be like, somebody around here farted, and I want to figure
diabolical.
out who.
That's your karmic retribution. I feel like is too much, dude. Because I have been at concerts where somebody is doing that.
It's
Where you're
pretty
just
funny.
in a crowd of people and you're like, who is shitting their pants?
Well, that's the thing. You ain't mad at a group of friends. You don't do that for strangers. Like, I'm not looking for like a family eating with their baby.
I mean, do you fart on planes?
No.
Dude,
I will start sweating. Like, if you see me start sweating on a plane, I'm holding it in. I'm like, I will not let it happen.
Dude, I don't have that. I don't give a fuck about people like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that shit's cute.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Little John almost fought his brother one time because he got in the car and ripped ass, and Little John pulled the car over. And it's like, dude, like the pulling the car over is hilarious. I'm just like, we're not doing that. We got 6 hours in the car. That ain't cute. That ain't funny, dude. Keep your work boots on and don't be ripping ass.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And to rip ass and not say anything and let everybody smell you to find out.
Yeah, no, you got to like preemptively
Roll the window
down.
That's what I'm saying. That's
At least.
diabolical. Like, if you're letting, that's where you're like, there's something sinister behind this.
Yeah. No, that's rude.
Yeah.
It's rude shit, man.
It is. You have to, I mean, but the girls still rip ass, and it's funny every time, dude.
Well,
when babies rip ass, it's so funny.
Farts are always funny.
Dude,
And they always will be.
She got me. We laughed so hard because you have to smell their diaper. And I fucking went in for a sniff and got a fucking.
Oh, she timed it.
Dude, I was laughing so hard. I was like, damn, bro. Comedic timing is already perfect. Like, does she know? You're always playing a game of does she know? Because like Wheels on the Bus will go on Miss Rachel and she'll go pick up her Wheels on the Bus book, and you're like, does she know? Did she know when I was going in? My nose is closed. She's like, almost. Almost.
She definitely put a little extra push into that one.
It's funny, and they rip ass. Like, it's loud. Like, you'll just be watching TV, and they'll just be, yeah. I mean, I'll change them and just be like, oh, you're just farting? Like, you have no shit in here.
You did that with farts?
Yeah, you're like, that's crazy. The worst is the unexpected shit. When you think you're just wiping a pee, you got one little wipe, and you
like,
open up a fucking crime scene. You're like, oh, my God. Girls are all over. They shit in the front. I think they don't have anything to stop it. So it's like always.
Yeah, we got a barrier.
Yeah, I think it really is. I would be curious to ask if it's the same, because I don't think it is. It's a fucking crime scene with fucking girl. And if they're sick, oh my God. Like when we all got sick that one time, it was like, dude, and you're sick. So it's just like you don't feel good. You're like, this
so
is
you're
crazy.
also shitting crazy. Yeah. Like, you got to deal with wiping yourself, and that's its own
Your
problem.
whole house is a poop cruise. Did you see that fucking documentary about that?
No, I
cruise
heard
ship?
about it.
Oh my God, dude. Nightmare situation.
Kill yourself. That's my move. That's what I'm doing.
You know what
I'm finding something heavy that I can wear.
Yeah, I mean, I'd jump off the boat. I would jump off the boat.
Well, find something heavy first.
Yeah.
Because then you just got to hold on to something until
Well, there
you pass
was another
out.
cruise ship that came by, and I was like, I would have just ran and jumped off the boat. But that was before they knew it was going to be like, there's like so many, they thought it was going to be a day, and then a tugboat comes, and like, the real kicker was the tugboat gets there, and everybody's like cheering, and they're so happy. But as soon as the tugboat starts pulling, the boat shifts, and that's when the shit starts flooding out of the toilets. And that's when it became the poop cruise. Could you imagine the emotional roller coaster of just like, we're getting out of here. Oh, no. Dude, people are talking about like.
I hate it.
And you can't sue because you signed away to get on the cruise.
Bro, I have no desire to do a cruise at any point. You would have to pay me. You'd literally, like, paying me to do comedy on a cruise is the only way I think I would ever do a cruise.
Well, the thing that blows my mind is, like, I think like 2 or 3 days into it, they opened the bar back up because they thought it would be like a good thing for morale. And I'm like, dude, you're just pouring gasoline.
Yeah, you want to throw beer shits on this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fucking, what is that? The coconut, the Pina coladas. Oh my God, the frozen drinks.
I mean,
A Miami Vice.
I mean, just a strong steam of Coors shit is a bad time.
That's what I could not believe. I was watching this documentary and they're like, and then we opened the bar back up and it's just people stuck on a boat. I'm like, that's Lord of the Flies. Mm-hmm. That's hell on earth.
The guy who was captain going out was not captain coming in.
No, dude.
There was some mutiny happened, I think.
And it was like, of course, Carnival is totally liable. Like 7 other boats caught on fire. They just swept it under the rug. And they had this lady that kept having to make the announcement. She's like, oh, sorry. She's like, sorry, people. Oh. Today isn't the day. Tugboat will be here tomorrow. She's like doing it all cheery and like a cheery British accent. You know, there were some people like, I'll kill that lady if I find her.
Yeah. No, that lady was isolated in the top of the boat.
She's in the crow's nest. It's like, this is a shit show.
She lives in the crow's nest. She has a milk jug on a string that she pulls up with messages to announce.
I think the real unsettling thing is when they brought bags to shit in. I think that's when the reality really hits you, and they're like,
when it's like
that's their option.
Bag shit in time.
Here's a bag, and then people on the boat were like talking about like being embarrassed to shit in the bag. I was like, dude, if I have to shit, I shit first thing in the morning. This would be a problem. Like, I would be the first to be like, oh, no.
Lady, you're going to have a tough rooster for the next few days.
I mean, imagine, though, if you were like, because you also want to wait it out because you don't want to be the person, like, shitting off the side of the deck and then you get rescued, like, 20 minutes later.
Because that is a tough look on social media.
Oh, just to be shitting in a bag, like explosive diarrhea. They're like, oh, the boat just turned back on. You're like, what?
Dude.
Just shit in front of my wife to be, dude. It's never the same.
You're just painting the side of the boat over the edge.
You're on a honeymoon. You're just like, I can't.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Babe, hold my hands. I'm going to hang my ass over the side. It's an emergency. As soon as you get done, the boat turned back on.
Oh, wait, no, we're fine.
You'd have to throw her off the boat.
Yeah. She can't return and tell the story to society.
I mean, imagine.
I mean, either that or you need to get dirt on her. Like you need
immediately, dude. Give me your phone. That's where you find out.
Yeah,
real quick.
you need to get you need to call a private inspector.
Yeah,
immediately and be like, find out if she's ever like hit a child with her car. Like if she's.
Oh my God. You could never unsee. That would be So you have to wait it out. You can't be. You don't want to be the first one. You definitely don't want to be the first.
No,
guy.
But I would be walking around looking for somebody doing it because then it's like now we're good. If you're not the first guy.
Yeah,
the
bust open somebody's door. What are you doing in here? I mean, I feel like peeing wouldn't be a problem. It's just shitting. But yeah, opening the bar is an insane fuckingly bad move. That's a terrible move.
Yeah.
That's a really bad move. And it was open bar. They opened it up for free.
They didn't just open it. They opened it all the way.
Yeah, they're like, that's like some pirate shit. They're like, it'll be good for morale. Dude, no way. People are going to be walking the plank, bro. That's where you're like, I'm the captain now. You have like 12 beers.
Oh, my God, dude.
Like, we're eating, and everybody was malnourished because all they had was like tomato sandwiches. So those beers got all over you. You had like 4 beers, you're hammered. You haven't eaten in 3 days.
Oh, this is
so how many people were at your, what was the final, did y'all take a final head count to your family reunion?
No. It was probably around 100.
Dude, when you showed me the picture, it was crazy.
A lot. It's a lot of people.
Everybody has shirts?
We all had shirts.
So do you claim a color?
How do I put this nicely? I don't care enough.
Oh, okay.
So
But there is a group chat somewhere where people are claiming colors.
Well, like it's some aunt posts a link. Mm-hmm. It's like, here's the shirts,
Sign up for the ad.
Everybody get your own color or whatever. And this time my sister was like, I think me and my brother, she was like, they're not going to do this. She was
Somebody
like,
has to
if
take
you
the
pay me,
reins.
I'll get you the shirt. So she just got me my shirt.
That's awesome.
No idea what colors. I really, it doesn't matter to me.
I know. When I saw the colors, though, I was like, because when you said we have different color shirts, I'm like, I was picturing 20 people, and then you showed me that picture. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. The number of, it is weird now that I'm like a 32-year-old cousin instead, because so many of my cousins have children now, and I have no idea whose is who.
It's tough. You don't know who's
the day we weren't wearing shirts, it was just you hang out with the adults and you like to hang out with.
Yep.
And then there's a bunch of kids, and I don't know who any of these are. Mm-hmm. And they're just running around. They're having fun. Sometimes one of them will run up and ask you something or just do a cool uncle thing of some kind.
Yeah.
But I don't know whose kid that is.
No. That's the first time that I took Christina around my family. I'm like, hey, if I don't introduce you to somebody's husband, it's because I don't know his fucking name. So do not ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, follow my lead.
I'm going to introduce you to who I know.
Yes. And that's a good way to find somebody's name, is if you can get them to introduce, like, if you're with somebody, you can get the, because that sucks. Not knowing somebody's husband or wife that has been to far too many Christmases, where it would be uncomfortable if you asked, where it would be like, God damn, dude.
My family's weird because there's like parts of it that are closer than others, So like there's parts that kind of grew up in the same area, or at least close enough that we would see each other regularly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is location play a part in that. Yeah, because y'all seem to be pretty spread out. Do y'all do like family games?
There was a golf tournament this year. I didn't have to get involved, thankfully.
Yeah. I was going to say, did you do it?
I'm bad at golf. And
golf's a tough one to just
occasionally
do.
My dad, always growing up, was like into golf, but like as he's gotten older, he's decided that he does not enjoy golf.
He's just having to be honest with
He's
himself.
gone the other way, where he's like, I'm not into it. I think I enjoy the thing that is golf more than him, but he has more of this technical skill. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, neither of us are good, is really the problem.
It's very frustrating.
And some of my family's very good.
That's even more frustrating. But it is fun to play other people's ball. You get to role play like you're good. You're like, holy fuck, this is where you started from?
Yeah, but if me and my dad are on a team together,
That's
we're
tough.
going to need a real killer.
Yeah, you got to have somebody.
And I don't know. I guess my Aunt Mary's not bad.
Really?
And I guess she ended up on my dad's team.
That's pretty good.
Well, her and Uncle Mike play.
All the time?
Yeah.
Where they live?
I think they still live around Minneapolis, still.
Nice.
But then, like, the Finleys out in California, they play all the time.
Damn, I was going to ask who came from the farthest. California was the farthest away, or you?
There were some people out of, like, Seattle.
Really?
This time, yeah.
What the
around
fuck?
That way.
That's crazy.
I wasn't the farthest, no. One of the cousins that played golf is a professional soccer player. So that, I feel like, has a level of natural athleticism that's going to put him ahead in just like a family round of 9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's been athletic on a level I think most of us have not.
He's getting paid to be athletic, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can figure it out.
And has for a long time.
That's funny.
Yeah. I didn't do that. We did what? Dude, there was a family trivia game.
Really?
One of my uncles set up. Yeah.
Nice. What was the trivia questions? Just all around trivia, or
it started
family lore?
Family lore.
Wow.
Because it started with like, what is grandpa's like my grandparents' parents? What are their names? Were like 4 of the questions. No idea. I guessed. I made some pretty good guess answers. Or joke.
That's awesome.
Joke answers, yeah.
To do family lore trivia. That's fucking awesome.
I think that I said that my grandmother's mother was named Jerry. And then my grandfather's mother was named Jerry too. And then for my grandfather's siblings, I said Jerry 2 Jr.
Y'all have team names?
None
and shit?
of them were right. No, we all did it individually.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know why.
How are y'all keeping up with the scores?
You just did it yourself.
Oh, okay.
He just
Honor
read
system.
the answers at the end. Yeah. I
Holy
did not.
shit.
But no, and then the end was basically like my dad's level of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad and 10 other people. So the last 11 of them were all one story about each. So it was like, who was the first to go to college? Who was the first to own a new car? Who was the first to join the military? Like stuff like that.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
That's insane. There's like 100 people there that you're all related to.
And it was not everybody. Like a lot of people weren't there.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I went to like one family thing and I stepped in an ant pile, and that's all I remember about it. I stepped in an ant pile and my
Never
fucking
again.
God. Yeah, dude, I got eaten alive. And I remember whoever took me to my parents, I was like, I do not know this man, and I am so thankful for him. And they're like,
Yeah.
that's your uncle, you dumbass. Yeah.
Oh.
Got eaten alive.
You know what I did get from, because my dad, one of the days before a bunch of people showed up, we got on four-wheelers, rode out to like this big piece of property that my dad inherited, like just in the wilderness. It's out. It's
How much you talking? Like
the hunting
big
cabin, 140 acres.
Holy shit, dude.
It's the hunting land.
What?
Yeah. So we like go ride four-wheelers around there. There's really good mountain bike trails up there.
That's great. That's a fuck ton
Yeah.
of land.
The
We started looking because
yeah.
we're going to buy land this year, and that's a fuck ton.
The hunting cabin.
Damn.
But
Bears?
we went
Are
up
there
there.
Bears out there?
Black bears.
Pussies.
They're scared, yeah.
They're scared of a Bluetooth.
They're scared of everything. I mean, I'm scared of a JBL if it's coming in the distance. No.
What do you think is the worst to hear?
Out in the woods?
Uh-huh. Our buddy used to
I don't
blast
know.
bluegrass, and I was like, dude, I don't know what signal are you giving people on the other
Yeah.
side of the trail?
In the woods, what's the scariest music to hear?
This is the Michael Myers soundtrack.
Native American chanting.
Just out there walking around to like the ayahuasca rituals. People, dude, what? Get away from me, man. No, Kenny Chesney. I'll fucking kill you, dude. I'll 411 you right now.
So we went out to the hunting cabin and we just shot
That's
a 9mm. We just shot a bunch for fun, just because we can. It's in the woods.
That's where you go shoot guns.
In the woods.
If you've never shot guns outside, it is far better experience.
Well, if you never, not just outside, because there's outdoor ranges. If you never shot
No, on your property.
if you
you're
never
right.
shotgun in the woods,
Yeah.
it's the best place to shoot.
What did y'all shoot? What targets did you use?
So we just actually had this.
Keep it PG. We had a costume.
We actually had this prostitute. No, no, it was like this area. There's a lot of like you call like chainsaw artists. Like the way that there's a lot of turquoise ladies in the Southwest.
Painting them pictures.
There's a lot of like that kind of stuff up there. Everything's very like the log cabin aesthetic is
Yeah.
big.
The bear, the
That-
chainsaw bear out front, the wood
Yeah.
bear statue.
Taxidermy is a big thing.
I'm getting
Is,
it.
you
I'm
know,
seeing it. It's
Fa-
in my mind.
family restaurants have taxidermy in Wisconsin.
I told you my brother's story. Longhorn, I'm in the house of death.
Dude,
I like a little
Wisconsin,
taxidermy.
Wisconsin, there are places that claim to be cafes with taxidermy.
That's awesome. Where's your sister at with her taxidermy bunnies?
She didn't
She
get
getting
to.
closer?
She hasn't. I don't know if she's presuming that avenue of what to do with the pelt.
Dude.
I'm sure she'll try it eventually.
She should.
She should.
A fucking dancing one would be awesome. I would love
Yeah.
one for the bookshelf.
She did. She did. We had a night where we played a little game called Rook. It's like like I was abusively taught to play Rook, so I'm
Yeah.
really good at it. But it's basically spades with a different deck.
Isn't that funny? Like every family has one where you're like, I was abusively taught to play this game.
Yeah.
I won't touch gin rummy because my grandmother was a raging bitch about it. She would not let
Yeah.
anyone win.
I think this family reunion might be the first time I played Rook of my own volition and like just had a good time with it.
That's
in
awesome.
a long time.
That's awesome.
Because
Isn't that crazy?
normally it devolves.
It does, and it's so funny because I remember dating people and going to like their family functions and seeing people get into it over like Boggle, where you're like, "That's crazy." My family, my immediate family, with like my brother, my dad, my mom, Monopoly was the one, and we never could beat my dad.
Monopoly's a big one.
It was one that we would play for fun, but then it got like 3-4 years in a row on Christmas, and we couldn't beat him. And then it's like everybody versus him. Everybody's doing under table deals. Everybody's robbing the bank, and we still can't beat him.
Yeah.
You're like, what is that? I swear to God, as I got older, I
He's
think my grandmother
owner.
was. Yeah, dude, the guy who owns 10 businesses is beating our ass. Surprise, surprise! I swear to God, I think my grandmother was cheating and gin rummy. She would always keep the numbers. And as I started getting older, I'm like, hold on.
She's just writing whatever she wants.
It started being like, dude, famous story about my grandfather. We were playing Tetris 2. My grandfather loved Tetris on the Super Nintendo. He would play it just all the time. He would just, every time you go over there, he was sitting Indian style on the living room floor.
You had a gamer grandpa?
Just Tetris. That was like the only.
That's game. That's a gamer.
That was his game. And it was one of those things where we got the Super Nintendo, brought it over to his house. He's like, what is this? And then he sat down and played Tetris, locked in. And he was so good. And I remember one time I was beating him. The only time as a kid I ever got anywhere close to it. And he happened to just kick the Super Nintendo with his foot and it in the like screen. And I remember being a kid like looking at him like, did you do that on purpose? Like just so betrayed of like, is that real, dude?
Yeah, that's...
You just kicked the Super Nintendo to beat an 8-year-old? That's crazy. Yeah, he was always... Dude, he was an hour and a half late to his own birthday party with our entire family there.
Sick.
And my grandmother was like saying all this stuff that he...
playing
Oh,
Tetris.
you know, we had to... Playing Tetris. Like she gave this big spiel and like my uncle was like, he's sitting in his underwear till 15 minutes ago playing Tetris.
Yeah. And
he's like, what the fuck? It's my birthday.
A legend. I love
it. It's his birthday. He's like, if I want to fucking...
great.
He was the one that helped us with the Jurassic Park game. But yeah, just never really... I mean, imagine, I don't know when he was born, but to not ever see video games and then sit down and get Tetris and just be like, what the fuck? What is this?
It kind of sucks. Like, my parents might be in the worst generation of parents to get video games. Because my mom's not as bad, but my dad gets super nauseous super easy.
Yeah, and they're not used to it. They didn't build up to where we're at.
Yeah, they like played Pong as a kid, and then they went through their phase of not being interested in video games.
Yeah,
that I had a while.
Games.
Yeah, well, like, you know, you grow up, like, you join the military. My parents had kids, and then by the time their kids were playing video games and they were exposed again, it's like we're walking around in 3D worlds.
Yeah, I mean, imagine putting the Oculus on your dad. Fucking head would explode, dude.
I mean, Oculus, some games make me nauseous for sure.
That's what I mean. And that's just because I think we're not used to it. But it's going to get there. My dad used to play Dreamcast with me, and there was a football game on Dreamcast that had Randy Moss. And I would play as Randy Moss. I would play with the Minnesota Vikings.
And you would just catch everything
I would Hail Mary.
automatically.
And dude, I remember my dad, the night he was like, this is fucking bullshit. He threw the controller down. He never played again.
Never again.
And I was like, I thought about it like months later of me like going for it on fourth down, like kicking onside kicks. I was like, damn, dude, why do I have to be like, why am I like this?
You were just playing like a dick.
I was playing like a little brother. Because I'm so used to always getting my ass kicked in video games, I don't know how to not be toxic. Because I was always getting... I mean, dude, I used to cry playing Blitz. Because my cousins, you'd be like, dude, stop! You have to let me fucking do it! If he tackling you as soon as he'd snap the ball, you're like, fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, little brother, dude, that shit is... And you feel it building, too. You try not to...
Yeah.
And then your older brother's going for it on fourth down. You're like, it's not even realistic. You wouldn't do that in a real game.
Yeah. I remember my brother Tom got way better at all sports games than I ever did.
Yeah.
So he would...
Mortal Kombat.
I stopped
would
messing
legitimately
around with those.
end in a fist fight. Like a legitimate fist fight.
Not surprised.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was about. My brother was like a legend at Mortal Kombat. Tony Hawk was big too, but like my brother got good at Mortal Kombat because he was like kind of a skate night. We would go to skate night at school. So skate night, the whole school would have a skate night, and you would all show up to the same skating rink, and people would skate with like their grade. And my brother and his friends would just sit and play the Mortal Kombat because we didn't really have a system at home, and they would always have the newest Mortal Kombat. So my brother would go over there, and the big thing that you would do is you have your skates on and you'd wait in line, and somebody would just be playing, and then you go up and play them, and then you'd wait in line, and my brother would just run the line to the point to where people were like, I'm not wasting my quarters. I'm going to wait till he gets done. Like, let him play the computer.
Till he's bored.
Well, let him play, because once you're done playing multiplayer, you just go up that ladder, and you're playing up to, like, Shao Kahn or Goro. Yeah. So then it just got to where you would just watch my brother play. It would be like 10 people just watching him, like, God damn. And that's when you would go. The big stunt at the skating rink is getting the game magazine. This is how fucking old I am. You get the game magazine, and you learn the fatalities. And then you got 10 people watching you, and you bust out a fatality, and everybody's like, oh, shit.
I got introduced to Mortal Kombat next to a game magazine, where it's like, this is the Mortal Kombat, and this is the thing where when one of us wins, we hit pause real quick and look at the thing and then try and do that. Yeah.
Blood Code was huge. That was awesome. ABB, ABAC.
Oh, you remember the Blood Code.
I won a trivia over it. It was the like bonus question. I was like, bet it all. My team was like, what? Are you sure? I'm like, dude.
I know
it's burned in my memory. Excellent. As soon as you put it in at the beginning screen, it's awesome, dude. Codes and games were fun. Like Blitz, you had the whole pregame where you were just putting in like infinite turbo.
Yeah,
that shit was. NBA Jam was a good one. They had all kind of secret shit in NBA Jam. But yeah, I got beat with a brutality in Mortal Kombat 3 at a skate rink, and I still think about it. Like, the kid came up, I was almost to Goro. I'm like, fucking wherever I was like kicking ass. This kid skated up in brutality, like the hardest fatality to do, and I was just like,
that's what that kid does.
Yeah, like, what's your fucking problem, dude? Did you watch me? Were you across the skating rink watching
he was
me?
waiting for you to get to the end and then just be like, I'm going to make him feel like
that's fucking diabolical.
Yeah.
If that's really what he was doing. That's the place that my brother fought somebody in the mascot outfit.
Your brother fights a lot of people.
He was picked on constantly when he was a kid. Like, my brother was like a nerdy kid, and it was like he would come home beat up or being like, that kid's picking up. My dad was like, dude, you have to fucking defend yourself or it's never going to stop. Like, it's just never going to stop. My brother was like a bigger kid, but he just didn't have that confidence of like, because I mean, dude, it was like the 90s. They would literally like make fake Valentine's Day cards and give it to my brother from a girl that my brother thought was his crush. And my mom would have to sit him down and be like, Blake, they're fucking with you.
Psychological torture.
Warfare. Where it's like, you're like, they're fucking with you. And then he's crying and you're like, dude, go to school and beat the shit out of that kid.
Yeah. Oh, that's why he's fighting me as soon as he gets home.
No, dude, my brother was the mascot, and then we'll end on this. It was the Cougars, right?
Oh, good.
So he's dressed as a cougar at skate night, and the kids are skating
so he's got
up.
like fishnets and high heels.
No, yeah. He's dressed in a tennis skirt.
Big fake tits.
He's got a pickleball racket. Oh, hey, come here, girl.
A visor.
He's got juice boxes for the team. You're like, ow, ow, Cougar. I want somebody else's tab.
The only team with a bunch of young boys is cheerleaders.
No, so he's in his Cougar outfit, dude. It's his little.
I'm sorry now.
His little tennis skirt, right? But he's got a tail. And so he has to skate around and cougar around.
One of the butt plug ones.
And these kids are coming up and they're pulling his tail, dude. My brother's like progressively getting madder and madder. And I'm like watching, I'm like, this will not end well. You know, like I know what they don't know. It's like I see that side where he snaps. Dude, they come up and they pulled his tail and they knocked him down. Dude, my brother just gets up, head off in the middle of the rink and just starts wailing on this kid, but he's still got like the fucking mascot hand so it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
So all the kids are like, dude, you fucking psycho. And he's like, you know, where you rage cry. You're just like,
yeah. The rage cry is a bad cry.
With half a fucking cougar outfit on, dude, it's a bad look.
Because a rage cry is never not embarrassing.
And it's like punching in your dreams, dude. You're hitting them with furry hands. Yeah. Like that.
I mean, my brother and I used to fight the hardest in the winter. because everybody
yeah.
would be geared up and like you could throw a dude.
I never even thought
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, you got some padding in there. Take a Joe Rogan kick to the ribs. You're like, "Hoo-ah!"
Dude, one time I picked my brother up and I threw him down, and it cracked the ice.
Jesus.
Like the ice on the driveway.
God, I forget that y'all were fighting in ice on driveways. That's that's like a hockey fights, dude. You got to pull people's jackets over their head. That's crazy. That's nuts, dude. So the trip was good though, overall.
Overall,
Fun time?
good. Yep, I have a crazy amount of new Glarus. We got some bunny meat.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be having that with the live stream.
So
that
the
you
live
guys
stream's today. It's today.
today.
Not sure what time it's going to be, but it will be today. We're going to do it today. This will be the first of many. We're going to work out the kinks and whatnot, and I think it's going to be fun, dude. Just playing Tony Hawk 3 and 4,
Yeah,
live streaming. We got people.
I think we try to beat a skater per thing.
Yeah. And then we should just, I think we should go head to head with some people. Set up some
I would love to
matches.
get some people to come in and get head
That's
to head.
what I mean.
Because by the time we're at the end of the journey, I'm going to be problematically good again.
My cousin was talking mad shit, and so was Max.
Oh, yeah?
Will was talking shit. And I'm like,
Max?
bro, when was the last time you played?
Yeah.
I'm like, because this ain't Thanksgiving fucking 1999, bitch. This is the day. And I'm going to wax that ass because I learned how to jump off the wall, dude. It's a never-ending grind, bro. Fuck you, dude. I reconfigured the specials. Does that blow your mind, Sham?
Yeah, that was funny.
He
Sham
was like, what?
He's like, did you like input for the 900? And I'm like,
Because he was right. It was like downright. It was like complicated. It was
but we're smart.
Mm-hmm. I was like, you didn't even know that was a feature.
Yeah,
dude.
you can
Secret tapes. I got them, bro.
every time.
I can't wait. This game is so fun. It is a nostalgia for me. I
Yeah.
wish they would redo 007. Did you ever play that game?
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
So, you know what? The game I played that I think it wasn't that big, but I would love a remaster. Did you ever play Nightfire?
No. What is that?
Dude, 007 Nightfire was PS2, and I think it might have been on GameCube. But it was like a 007 game, series of missions, fun missions and stuff. But the multiplayer was my
Who was the James
version.
Bond? Was it still Pierce?
Pierce, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Hold on.
I would love a redo GoldenEye because that was the first. But boy, when you go back and try to play it, it's like Mario
This
Kart
game.
64. Okay, I do know this game.
Yeah, this was my James Bond game that I played the hell out of.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like the 64 games do not hold up. Like
No.
Super Nintendo holds up. Sega holds up. Like you can go play Sonic right now and the graphics are dope. It's like 64 does not hold up. You know what does hold up? Mario 64 kind of holds up.
Yeah, well, that's like a whole speedrunner thing.
That
now.
Mario Kart sucks fat dick. It's
so
fucking
bad.
terrible.
I never have been a big Mario Kart guy because I
Really?
was also never a Nintendo kid. I was PlayStation when I got a system.
Yeah, see, we got a little bit of everything. We did Sega, and then Super Nintendo was at my grandfather's house, like I said. So that was a big Mario.
Yeah, but that was just...
Diddy Kong was a big one, dude.
I did have a Game Boy, and I played the hell out of some Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, the Game Boy, yeah. I mean, kids now with the Switch. My fucking nephew is one of those kids. And I don't blame him. I saw him at the brewery. He had the fucking headphones on. He was zoned in. I'm like, dude, I don't blame you. The technology's too much. Who knows what my kids are going to have? They'll have like fucking portable, be like Black Mirror. They'll put a little thing on their eyes and roll back in their head. You got anything to promote?
July 22nd. Atlanta's Funniest at Helium.
Nice.
Hit me up on my Instagram, at Trent Ludzak, if you want to go. I have accomplished, and I don't really have people to invite. I think, Keegan, if you want to come,
Yeah.
you can have a
I'm
ticket,
excited.
obviously. Cult of Thalia, I am coming out of break this coming Sunday. This Sunday, the 2 days after this comes out, I am releasing the next one, and then I should be going strong on that for the foreseeable future.
Nice. And I'm really putting in effort. One of my goals in the next month or two is to start really stacking this this Patreon content. So go to patreon.com/FinishTheStory. I'm going to start putting up playlists. I'm going to do the separate music podcasts. We're going to put up, we did a podcast right before Trent went out of town. I think I'm just going to put it up for free on the Patreon. And just to get people there, just go. We're going to start trying to give you some cool free shit. And then we're going to work to doing maybe some like racing at Andretti's or something. We're going to do something cool and start really
Deprivation tank?
Deprivation tank. Yes. Because now the girls are getting a little bit older, and we've got like more of a groove, and you know, Christina's So
you can go lose your mind in a tank for a while.
Yeah. I can come home as long as I'm touch base at some time. I can take a little time off, a little deprivation.
Get drunk and ride go-karts too fast.
Yeah, I think I might go the other way. I think we can go booze versus boomers.
Ooh.
Booze versus boomers, baby. I think I can. It's either going to be one of two things. If I eat mushrooms and get in Andretti's, one of two things are going to happen. I am going to get absolutely locked in like you've never seen. And they're going to fucking recruit me to be a race car driver. I'm going to be F1. They're going to be like, we've never seen that.
I think you're going to do the slowest lap in Andretti's history.
I'm going to do the slow. I think I'm going to get taken out as soon as they put that helmet on me. I'm going to panic, dude. I'm going to be in there with a bunch of normies, a bunch of muggles, just in there. They're going to hand me a helmet.
I think they're going to put the helmet on. Like a guy's going to put a helmet on you, and he's going to see your eyes, and he's like, "Oh no, take this off."
Yeah, legally, I can't let this happen, dude. I might not even get to the car. I might just put the helmet on and freak out. just bite somebody and just they're like, "Oh, he bit me." That's the Patreon content, is me just biting a 17-year-old kid at fucking Andretti.
He pulled my fingers under the helmet to bite me. He didn't even take the
clamped down with his
off.
visor. I think either he bit me or the visor got me. I don't know. My hand is bleeding. Yeah, who knows? I mean, that's it. It's no in between. I'm not going to just be like, that was cool. It's going to be just either the most fun or an absolutely terrible. I might just stop. I might not even just get out of my...
You might just sit and stare wistfully down the runway.
Think I'm driving, people going past me. I'm just like, yeah. They're like, dude, he's not even hitting the gas.
Every time the wind goes by, you're like,
they're like,
so
oh
fast.
Man, how cute. They brought their retarded friend. I'm just playing with the fucking not plugged in controller. It's like, yes. Everybody's like, dude. No, he's on a lot of mushrooms. We told him it was a bad idea. You can't tell him shit. He is a fucking idiot. I think that every time I've ever like eaten mushrooms in like an inappropriate situation, I'm like, this is of course.
Of course I'm having a bad time.
Yeah, I'm in church. This is a bad place to be. Oh my God.
I'm about to start following the Lord.
I can't not tell you this, dude. Okay. There was a fucking... there was this castle in the United Kingdom, and they do reenactments outside of it. And this guy, full knight armor, doing a reenactment, and a sword came through his fucking visor and went into his head. He's in critical condition. And they were like, it was a majority of kids. Could you
getting
imagine?
Stabbed in the face?
It's like the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there, you're like, this fucking rules. And then all of a sudden somebody just...
Because a man being stabbed in the face, there's no way that guy doesn't make a horrific sound.
Horrific sound. That's a core memory for every child in attendance. And as an adult, it probably would take you a second to register it.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's real blood just pouring out of that guy's night outfit. And they're in full night armor. I was like, dude, what are the chances?
Because those kids, like, they're going to have, like... trauma that's gonna pop up in weird places, like figure out about, like, you'll go to a dive bar that has the little swords as the for the
and the olives
for the olives
because it's gonna be something you don't bring as a parent. I don't even know if you try to tell them about it. I think you just get in the car and go, hopefully this isn't.
What a good show. They really sold that.
Hopefully this doesn't stick, dude.
They really sold that.
Holy
Did
shit.
you see how realistic that fake
and
blood was?
Bro, it was like in front of a castle. I'm like, dude, as a 6-year-old, you would get melted.
Dude.
You wouldn't know what. I was scared of Jurassic Park. You know, it was too loud. I couldn't imagine seeing somebody horrifically maimed on the battlefield. Because for a 6-year-old, there's no difference. You are in Braveheart. They're dressed in full battle gear, swinging swords, and this guy just got his head cut off. Hey, that's a problem.
I need to show you this. I drove by this.
What is this? Mars Cheese Castle. What
the
is
Mars.
this?
It's a cheese store.
Did you go in?
No, I just drove by it. But look
I'd
at
have
this
to go in.
This
I would
is
drop
this
a
is
paycheck in
what
here.
Wisconsin is. Yeah.
I forget that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go in.
I would bro. We'll be like, let's make a cheese board with steak, and I'll spend $50 at easy.
Getting the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's delicious.
And I'll get the little squares too. You know what I mean? Where they give you if you're listening still, Publix, Kroger. If you go into their cheese section, they will have little blocks that get cut off of the main blocks, and they'll put them in a basket, and they're discounted. So you can get you a little block if you're just looking to do a cheese board for like $3-4.
Oh, that's nice.
It is nice. They sometimes don't have good selections, but if you go on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, and you hit them early, they've cut a fuck ton of cheese for the weekend. So there's a lot of weird oblong pieces, and I don't need a beautiful cheese board.
No.
And if
I
you're
ate
really
too many
spicy, just put it in your pocket.
cheese curds.
Oh, dude, I'm sure.
I mean,
how many pounds of cheese curds do you think that you ate?
Here's the problem: is they've really started skimping on their portions, so it's not like you're getting a pound of cheese, you know?
Yeah.
So in pounds, probably only like 2 or 3.
Damn. So how is cheese curds your favorite way to get? I don't think I've ever just had cheese curds. You just eat them?
Well, so you can have them cold, which is a good way to have it. Also, you never had that. You can get that here.
Really?
Yeah.
It's cold. Yeah.
But no, deep fried cheese curds are the.
Whoa, dude.
That's the holy grail.
That's crazy that like that area just.
Bro, I'm going to be introduced to God through those.
Yeah.
And by what I mean is they're going to stop my heart. And
I'm just going to wake up in heaven. Like, what?
Yeah. And I'm going to die happy because I was eating deep fried cheese curds.
Yeah, that can't be good for you. That's like poutine. When you eat poutine, you're like, this is.
They're everywhere up there.
What, poutine?
Deep fried cheese curds.
Yeah, deep fried cheese curds.
It's at like every restaurant. Like pizza places have it.
Really?
Yeah, everywhere has it.
I would lose control out there.
It's a big problem. I had it with every meal that was not made by my family or somebody involved in the family in some way, I had cheese curds.
What was the spread like? I know we're running long. What's the spread like at your family thing? Do y'all doing it in like catering dishes or is it buffet? Is it?
So, dude, this year we usually will go kind of like somebody will make it.
What? Who is making it?
So this year, I think it was Aunt Mary. Shout out Aunt Mary, because I found out like after I ate, it was shredded barbecue chicken. Simple, get some buns, get some condiments and stuff, let people make their own sandwiches, chips, whatever else, you know?
Aunt Mary, dude.
But apparently she was like buying and freezing chicken for like months ahead of time to make sure that she had enough chicken.
Yeah. That's a fucking army of people, dude. Mm-hmm. And you can't just show up to like your local Wisconsin grocery store and get like cable and be like, yo, I need chicken for 100 people. We haven't had 100 people in here in fucking months.
Dude, I mean, my grandma was the grand marshal of the parade. Mm-hmm. So like it was like the fire trucks went, and then my grandma in my grandpa in my uncle's BMW convertible, like waving, and then just the whole family in a chain behind.
You were in the parade?
Yeah.
What?
And actually, it was probably the most people I've ever seen in that town.
You were in the parade?
I took a picture from the back of it. So if you zoom in, there is a car, and everybody in between the car and where that picture's taken is the family.
Yo, that's crazy, dude. That's dope. Did you throw stuff at the parade? Did you get to throw stuff?
No, I let the kids take care of it.
Yeah, throw the candy?
Yeah, the kids all threw the candy.
Did one kid get crazy?
I mean, they all went crazy.
Yeah, we did it.
So it was not a long parade. It was probably 5 total blocks.
It's still fucking awesome.
It's not a big town. But it's funny because you kind of come around a half block and it's slow, and then you get to the main stretch, and then it was like a right, and then there was a little bit further from there. And everybody felt bad because the kids who were at that last part got nothing.
Oh, that sucks. You're like, I'm all thrown out.
Well, because all the kids went crazy right up front. And they're like, there's so many people. And they were just ripping candy. And then they got around. We all took that turn and saw more people. And we're like, oh
fuck. I got empty pockets.
No candy.
We did it in football one time. And they let us walk in this parade. And they gave us double bubble. Mistake, dude. We were middle school kids beaming people.
Because that's a pellet.
We would throw candy and you'd see people go, ow!
Yeah,
ow.
the small rock.
Kids were running up and being like,
that is a synthetic rock.
Dude, I mean, you start hitting people with those softy, what are those? It's like chalk that you chew up. It's little tablets. Gets you ready for pills. You don't have the sweet tarts. That's just propaganda, dude. They're getting you ready for the opiate epidemic.
That was the preparation, I think.
They were predictive programming. They're like, look, it even crushes down, just like Roxa said.
If you want, you could even put this in your nose.
Dude, only the worst kids did that.
Yeah. I snorted a pixie stick once or twice, but...
It was like when you saw somebody do that, you were like, yeah, this kid's dying. He's going to have an in memoriam Facebook page for sure.
And he will have a visible tribal tattoo in that in memoriam.
You know it's an in memoriam too because it's a young ass picture of them. You're like, oh no, dude. As soon as I go on Facebook, I'm like, oh bro, I haven't seen Trent in a long time. You're like, oh.
You're like, oh, he looks. It's the picture of when we were hanging out. That's not good.
I ain't good at all, dude. That's a picture from 12th grade. God damn.
That means that they took that picture and then the next picture taken was the mugshot.
Yeah. Dude, I used to work with a guy at Arena Tavern, and he was the only other guy that worked there, and they hit him on Facebook. Somebody tagged him in his Cobb County mugshot. I was like, dude, he's a dad. I was like, not fucking cool.
That person's an agent of chaos.
That's it. Yep. I was like, that's just somebody who just wants to see the world burn. And I will say I went and peeped into the comments, and he was defending himself, saying it was DUI less safe. And then somebody hit him with, he's like, you know, is a DUI less safe? I'll get it dropped. And they're like, it was a DUI less safe, dumbass, because your kids were in the car. And I'm like, yo, ooh, his aunt came swinging. And on Facebook was like, oh, this motherfucker's not about to act like he's DUI less safe with his kiddies in the car. Yeah, police officer pulled him over after the Braves game. Looked in the car. Kid was in there. He's like, I've only had 2-3 beers. He's like, you know what you shouldn't have done? Drove, brother.
Yeah, that's how it works, man. I mean, it's the Braves.
And it's also Georgia, man. It's up to the discretion of the officer. Is it right? I don't know. I mean, he blew under a .08, but he still got DUI less safe.
Wait.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's up to the discretion. Georgia's a zero tolerance state. So a police officer can deem you DUI less safe. Even though you're a .08, he can say that you just didn't register, but you've had more to drink than that, and he thinks that you're unsafe to drive. And the reason the guy did it was because he had his kid in his car. And I'm sure that pissed him off. And I'm sure he had a little attitude. Because I'm sure he was pissed off. You know what I mean? Just paid parking. Like, you know what?
Also, he wanted to watch the Braves game. Instead, he's got to go catch all these dumb, drunk people who got to watch the Braves game.
Doing good, you know.
I mean, that's the best time to go see him.
That's the best time.
It's cheap.
That's Atlanta. That's Atlanta sports, baby. That's how I grew up.
You don't have to pay attention to the game.
You don't have to buy a seat. You get a standing room for like $7. You're like, hell yeah, dude. Let me slide on down here.
I mean, last Braves game I went to, Sham and I were blacked out in the barcade across the way at the Battery before the game ended.
Did y'all make it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know people that go to that fucking bar that has the 2-story. Little John, I didn't want to out him, but Little John has been to like 5 games, never made it in. Just gets so drunk at that bar. He's like, what am I going to go spend money?
The game was going bad.
Yeah.
Braves.
And baseball's bad. It's bad.
7th inning was incoming. So we were like, it's time to move.
Doesn't that take me out of the ball game feel racist? You know what I mean? It's like it's just something about it's like old timey. It just feels like you're like, let this go. This is like
I don't know. Racist feels like the wrong description for it.
It's kind of like a Cracker Barrel. Nothing about it is racist, but it still feels racist. I don't know what that word is for that. You know what I mean? But it still feels. Every time I hear it sang, I'm like, yeah, they were singing this when they wouldn't let Jackie Robinson play. They were like singing this in his face, like, oh no
Here's
blacks
the thing.
on the field.
I feel like it's probably a more recent thing
What?
that they stopped doing alcohol after the 7th.
No. I'm talking about the song that take me out to the bar. They do that every 7th.
Yeah.
I
was
feels
talking
racist.
about that most stadiums stopped selling beer at the 7th.
No. I'm talking about the song feels racist. It's like I said, it's like the Cracker Barrel. Nothing about it is racist.
Yeah, I get
but
what
when
you're
people
saying.
are singing, I'm like, this is the song they were singing when Jackie Robinson couldn't play.
Like it feels like Cracker Jacks became a company to hide up an old slur, like to cover up an old
Cracker
slur.
Jacks. You're like, what are we?
Like
what
it
is
feels
this?
like Cracker
This is
Jack
like from minstrel time.
It used to be a term for the Polish or something like that.
Yeah, it was a term for a group you could kick.
Yeah.
A fucking Polacks. Everybody jumps in. You're like, God damn, dude. Here I am trying to make a living selling kielbasa sausages. Fucking shit on. Everybody's calling me stupid. Weird stereotypes about Polish. Like, that's crazy.